Hi guys, it's Harry here from Colour Pencil Reviews. Today, as you can see, I've got a fantastic review for you. This is from Spectrum Noir. These are brand new pens, marker pens that they've brought out. This is the Illustrator set that they've brought out, and I'm really excited to be able to review these. I also have a written review over in my blog about them as well. I've got a little bit of a demonstration that I've done for you, showing you what these pens are capable of, and I'll obviously be able to show you a colour swatch as well. So let's get into the review. So Spectrum Noir sent me these pens about a few weeks ago, along with a few other things to review for them, but these pens, they're not available yet in the likes of Amazon or anything like that, but they are available for you to go and buy right now if you go across. I'll add lots and lots of links down in the description section for you, which will take you straight to the places where you can go and get these pens. And also over on my written review, there'll be lots of links over there where you can go and get hold of these pens if you so wish to do so. And after this review, I pretty much think that you will, at the very least, want to go and give these pens a try out. If not, go and get the entire set. Now, this is not the entire set, as you can see. Okay, I've got two 12 sets and I've got three 6 sets, and this is the sets that they come in. I have been told that later on they will be coming out in open stock, but for the time being, this is the way they come in these packs. Now, just let me kind of like right off the bat apologise to Spectrum Noir, because I had always associated Spectrum Noir with kind of crafters. I'd seen a lot of reviews on their pens and their pencils and stuff like that, and although I wanted to get my hands on some and try them out and stuff like that, they were never kind of like top of my list for the type of things that I wanted to review. And since I've been reviewing these, boy was I wrong. With some of the other products that they've given me as well, I was so wrong about them. And with these pens, although these are new, now I will say this, so the other pens that Spectrum Noir have out, I have never tried them, so I can't really comment too much upon them. As in fact, I can't comment at all upon them. But what I can tell you is these pens here, these Illustrators, are, I think, they're definitely going to be competing in and around the Copic range. And I know a lot of you are going to think, well, that's a bold statement, but I've used these pens and I've got a hell of a lot of Copics as well. The two pens can be used together, but these pens are to die for, and I really do mean that. So let's kind of like open one of these sets. Let's open the 6 set here. Let me just move this out of the way. Okay, so as you can see here, this is one of the 6 sets, and on the back it gives you the full rundown of the colours that are in there, the names of them, the codes as well that go with them. Obviously that's going to be for whenever you are going for these open stock. Now I know in the past Spectrum Noir haven't done a lot of things open stock, but they're obviously doing that with these pens. There is another range coming out very soon as well, but I don't want to talk too much about those because they're not actually out just yet. But you open the packs like this, and then inside the pens are in these little trays, like so. Now let me just move on to showing you the pens in greater detail. Now, like the Copics, these pens are double-ended. You have on one end almost like a brush tip. They're not calling it a brush tip, but this thing is beautiful. The point on it is excellent. The way it lays down ink is just phenomenal. There's no streaking or nothing. It is really good. On the other end, now this is what I'm really excited about, is this little tiny, some people call them a bullet nib, a fine tip nib, whatever you want to call it, but they've done away with the chisel nib on this particular brand. Now, Also, as you can see there on the pen, I hope you can see that, where the thin tip nib is, there's kind of like a little space to let you know that when you just grab the pen, which side you're opening, because I always found that with the Copics, I was always lifting off one lid when I needed the brush marker rather than the chisel. Along the side of the pen there, it just says Illustrator by Spectrum Noir, and again you have little icons there pointing to which side is the brush tip and which side is the bullet nib or fine tip. Now on the ends of the pens you have this color coding, and it's on both sides. It says the name of the color, and it has the code there as well, which is, like I said, will obviously correspond with what is it called? Open stock. Now the only flaw I have, and it's only with like a handful of these pens, and it is, and I've really had to try and find a flaw, because I didn't want this review to be just like gushing for Spectrum Noir the whole way through, because people will start to think that I'm working for them or something like that. But with some of these pens, and I've found this with so many other different companies as well, so this is not just exclusive to Spectrum Noir, but the colour with some of them doesn't correspond with the colour that you put down on the paper. But I'm sure, as most of you are aware, whether it's coloured pencils, whether it's markers or fine tip pens or anything like that, the colours don't always exactly match the nibs or the pens. So that's that. Now while I'm talking here, I will be putting up some of the other sets, because like I said, this isn't the full range of sets that I have. There are a few other sets in this Illustrator range, so I'll be putting those up on the screen. You can take a look at those and be able to go across and, like I say, buy yourself some. Now the sets that I have been given are the portrait set, the basics set, the tones, just let me lay them on top of each other here, landscape, and then the seascape as well. And as you can see, the seascape has got all these like turquoise, blues, greens, that type of thing. Landscape's pretty self-explanatory. It's got all these beautiful greens and earth colours, that type of thing. The portrait set is really, really good, because it has a lot of really excellent colours for portraiture. As with the tones and the basics, which is just a set that's just going to get you up and running as soon as you get going. Now some of the I've done a colour swatch of these. Just let me move these pens out of the way, and the colour swatch itself has been done on this beautiful card that Spectrum Noir sent out to me. And you know, I put a tweet out a few weeks ago, or actually a couple of months ago it might have been, when I was doing drawings on my Copics, and the papers that I were using were specific for Copics or for marker pens of that type, and the paper was dead flimsy and all the rest of it, and it worked well with the pens, but whenever you were handing it over as a piece of artwork to someone, it just wasn't very pretty. But this card is beautiful, and I'll talk more about that later on. So as you can see here, this is my colour swatch. I've just been messing about with some of the colours. Now this is not, like I said, this is not the full range of colours. This is just the colour sets that I have, and let me just zoom in here so you can. Okay, so you can see there's lots of, I mean, if you're into doing florals, that type of thing. I mean, like, when I said earlier on as well about Spectrum Noir being for crafters and stuff like that, I didn't mean that in a derogatory term. These pens are going to be fantastic for crafters, for all the different things that they do. I'm not into crafting, but I've watched a lot of videos and I know a lot of crafters, and some of the stuff that those guys can produce is just phenomenal. these pens are going to be fantastic. But I think a lot of illustrators, as the name of these pens actually kind of indicates, these pens are going to be fantastic for illustrators. All those people out there that love doing fan art and stuff like that, these pens are just going to be right up your alley. If you have a look here, there's lots of greens, lots of earthy colours. Like I said, lots of pinks, magentas. This up here, this is the basic range that I have. And then down at the bottom here, there's like a beautiful light yellow, olive green, green greys. I mean, some of the colours in these sets that I have are just to die for. So I obviously got hold of the pens and thought to myself, I'll try these out and see what I can produce with them. And this is what I was able to come up with. This is kind of like a Hulk drawing. In fact, it is a Hulk. I don't know why I say kind of. It is a Hulk. And you can see, if you just let me zoom in a bit here, the blending on this is really excellent. And that's the pens. That's not just, you know, my techniques or anything like that. A lot of that is down to the pens, the inks, how they run well together, that type of thing. And I'll just show you now close-ups of how the ink flows, the type of let me just move that into camera shot. Okay, so I've got some of the pens here from the basic range. So I've got a purple, flame red and true blue. So we'll go with the flame red first of all, and we'll use the brush nib. And you can see here the colour flow is just amazing. Let me just try and zoom in there a little bit on that so you can see it. You can see there's no streaking or anything like that. Then the other side of the pen, of course, is the fine tip, and you really can get some little fine detail done with this little nib. And this is what you know what, the Copics are excellent. I do like the Copics, but this is what I miss on the Copics, this detail that you can get with this little fine tip. And I think a lot of artists love this type of feature on the pens instead of the chisel nib. Not a lot of people use the chisel nib, but I know there are a lot of people that do use it as well. But and I'll let you into a little hint. I think Spectrum Noir will be catering for those types of artists. This one is the purple, and this is just a beautiful colour. And again, as you can see here, there's just no streaking with it at all. And obviously some of this is going to be down to this beautiful card that Spectrum Noir have given me, because you can just see it just disappears there. There's nothing. It's like painting. And again, on the, you know, you can get your flicks and that type of stuff in with them. And there's no streaking even with this little fine nib. You can just see it. I mean, the ink flow in it is just beautiful. And finally, I'll just go on to this true blue, which is a TB4. Again, I'll just use the brush nib. You can see how bright and vibrant that colour is. I'll do another circle there so you can just see how it takes. It's just phenomenal. And then the fine tip on that one as well. And that is it, guys. When I done this Hulk, it was an absolute joy to do it, because like I said, these pens, they just work so well. The ink flow is just excellent, and while it does have something to do with the card, with the quality of paper that Spectrum Noir have out as well, it just kind of lends itself that if you are going to try out these pens, this paper will be excellent. Now, one of the things that Spectrum Noir is absolutely renowned for is the fact that they produce high quality art supplies at really, really reasonable prices. When I seen these Illustrator pens, I seriously thought, well, this is going to break the mold as far as Spectrum Noir is concerned, and they're probably going to have to hike their prices up a little bit when I first started using them, but that's not the case either. For the 12 sets, if you go for 12 of these pens, they're $24.99. Like I say, I'll have all the links down for you down below, and over at my written review and colour pencil reviews. And for these 6 sets, $12.99 for 6 of those pens. And let me tell you, you know, that is a fantastic price for what you are getting in these pens. If you can't go out and afford the Copics or anything like that, I'm telling you, these pens are definitely what you're going to want to have to go and, at the very least, get a 6 set, check them out, bring them home, get some good card, get the Spectrum Noir, the Crafter's Companion card, and try them out on that, and you will see for yourself the quality of these pens. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Don't forget, go across and see the written review that I have, and follow all the links that are there, because it will take you to the sites where you're going to be able to pick these pens up. Thanks very much. I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm always putting photos up on Instagram, drawings that I've done, that type of thing. And you can follow me on Tumblr as well. All the links for that, again, will be down in the description, and the links will also be over on Colour Pencil Reviews. Thanks very much, guys. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.